Happy birthday, Pisces, to those of you born at the end of this month, and happy Valentine's Day. Welcome to your February 2022 astrological forecast. So, the sun doesn't move into your sign until like the 18th, okay? So, up until that point, we've got the sun in Aquarius in your 12th house up until then, okay? There's a new moon here on the 1st in Aquarius in your 12th house. And also Mercury will be moving back into this area on Valentine's Day. Okay, so Mercury starts off the month in Capricorn in your 11th house, right? Turns direct on the 3rd, okay, and moves forward and moves into Aquarius again. So it's back and forth between your 11th and 12th houses, okay? So your 11th house, where you have right now Pluto, Mars, Venus, and Mercury. Pretty crowded, okay? Your 11th house is your most sociable house. It's your friends and acquaintances, where you would normally go to hang out. Any kind of organization that you belong to. It's your house of fun, but it's social media too. Okay, so if you're not going out, you're just maybe a little bit more active online right now. Getting in touch with maybe people you haven't talked to in a while, you know, or you haven't seen even. So having Mars here though, you know, the 11th house is also the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes. Okay, so Mars just moved here on January 24th. So it makes you a little bit more aggressive and interested and even physically active in pursuing some kind of goal that you have or some kind of dream. Okay, so it could even be just that, you know, you always wanted to meet someone, a certain person, and maybe they're going to be somewhere where, you know, you have the opportunity to do just that, to meet them. Or you have a friend that is going to introduce you to someone that they want you to know, but that you would also like to know, you know. Maybe this person could help you even reach some kind of dream or whatever. Or maybe they have knowledge of some kind that could help you in that way, you know. But, you know, having Mars here, though, just makes you a little bit more active. Socializing, your social life, it kind of takes on, I want to say, a life of its own, in a way, okay? You could be having discussions with friends, or even in like a group setting with acquaintances, you know, friends of friends and stuff. And when you speak, you know, I don't want to say you're coming off cocky, but some people may find you that way, even though you're not. You're just like pretty confident right now because Mars and Mercury together kind of makes you speak in such a way that you sound like an authority on whatever subject you're talking about. Or, you know, you're just not beating around the bush. You're being right up front there and just blurting it all out. So you could even be telling a friend, you know, something that you've been wanting to say for a while, you know, but you've been holding back, especially with these planets in your 12th house of secrets and stuff. In fact, somebody could spit one out, you know, by accident in, you know, when you're like among your group of friends, you know, or socializing online. This could happen in social media. They could just assume that it's something you already knew, you know, and accidentally tell you something that, you know, whether you find it interesting or not, I don't think it's all that earth-shaking, but it could, you know, be helpful or something that probably you should know, especially if it's about one of your friends, okay? So anyways, as far as these planets in Aquarius, okay, your house of secrets and behind the scenes actions taken by you or someone else. This is your downtime. You know, everyone's had tons of downtime due to COVID, right? Staying at home and staying away from other people and blah, blah, blah. So maybe you don't really need any downtime, but you're still doing something on your own in solitude, even if it's just reading a book or enjoying, you know, time by yourself, not even having to deal with your friends or socializing or anything like that. So that's what this is. It's like preparation for when planets move into your first house and you're like back on the scene again. Okay, so having the sun here, oh, I'm sorry, what did I, yeah, on the up until the 18th, then it does move into your first house. Okay, so up until that point, let's say you are still socializing though, because you have all these things in your 11th house. So more than likely you are active, but it's active behind the scenes. You could be acting in secret. I don't think it's too much of a big deal. You know, you have Saturn here. This new moon on the 1st, it brings a new start in some area or other of your life. So maybe you were planning on doing something. You know, maybe you're going to do this once the sun moves into your sign. You know, you're making some kind of plans or whatever. But there's also a full moon on the 16th in Leo, in your 6th house, which is directly across from your 12th house. So your 6th house is the house of the kind of work that you do, the workplace, your co-workers, your work schedule. It's also the house of health and the house of service. Okay, so maybe something's going on there that maybe you accidentally learn a secret, let's say about a co-worker or the company you work for, or something or other, you know. This is the house of health, your 6th house. I don't think that you would have anything going on health-wise that you're not sharing with anyone. But, you know, who knows? I believe that whatever will occur around the full moon, and full moons are there to bring things to the surface so they can be dealt with and done away with, right? So I believe it's something happening on the work front there, and you know, either having it out with a coworker or something happening in your company, even if it's like some new stupid policy that not just you but everybody doesn't like or are not going to do. This could be one of those COVID vaccination things even, you know, who knows. But you know, the full moon, like I said, is there to make a correction, no matter how unpleasant it might seem. At least it's done, right? So anyways, the sun does move into your first house on the 18th. Okay, now Jupiter is here also now, right? Along with Neptune. So, you know, you are the center of attention, especially having Jupiter here. It's really drawing a lot of people into your circle. You're gaining new friends, and at least one good friend. I think I've already mentioned this. If not, you know, I'll just say it again, because I always say when Jupiter's in your sign, you usually make at least one good close friend that is with you for the rest of your life. So you have to think about the last time Jupiter was in Pisces, and if that person, if you did make a new friend then, and that person is still in your life. And I don't have that in front of me right now, but you can easily Google it, okay? So anyways, you're like the center of attention. Everybody, you know, could be even with all this stuff that's going on, right? In your 12th house in Aquarius. Maybe somebody's planning some kind of like surprise party for you. Birthday party. Could be something like that going on that you're not aware of. And maybe that full moon on the 6th, you know, in your 6th house rather, maybe you you find out, maybe you accidentally find out, somebody accidentally, you know, spits it out. So if it's something like that, it's a good idea to still try to act surprised, okay? So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Pisces on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And the best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Virgo, and those dates are the 16th, 17th, and 18th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of speculation or gambling, and anything to do with children is the 11th, 12th, 13th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. The best time for money is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 19th, and 20th. The best time for your career is the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 6th, 7th, 8th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. So happy birthday to you again, and happy Valentine's Day. And I'd like to thank my subscribers for your continued support. And if you're new to my channel and you like this video, be sure to share and like it, and subscribe to my channel. And check out the links below in my in the description box there that will help you get to my website, or check out Ask Me a Question. It's for people who only want to know maybe one or two things about their chart. Okay, and also check out my weekly forecast. So, I will see you next week. Goodbye.